Hey, my name is Will, and I'm at risk. I didn't have it easy growing up. My father left us when we were about 7 years old, and that forced my mom to get 3 jobs so she can support me and my brother. So not only did I lose my father, I lost my mom as well, and I was forced to raise myself. I never had a lot of money, and I noticed it when I got to junior high school that so many kids there, they were really well off. Their parents can afford their nice clothes for them, nice school supplies, and I was wearing raggedy T-shirts, too big, too small. I was wearing $7 sneakers, and it made me feel really insecure. I got picked on because I was always buried in a book. And I just didn't understand. I just didn't understand why this was happening to me. After a while, I got angry, and I got angry at being poor. I got angry at not having what my friends had, so I decided to steal. I started off stealing bagels and quarter waters just so I can eat during the day before lunch. But then a friend of mine, Mo, he wanted to start stealing from kids on the bus because we noticed that kids would just leave their backpacks lying around everywhere. And this is back when Sony CD players were going for like $150. They're like this big, so you couldn't even fit them in your pocket and even if you did fit them in your pocket, forget it, it'll skip with every single step. I didn't want to at first. I was a good kid, never did anything wrong in my life, usually buried in a book. But I needed money, My school had outdoor lunch, and everybody was eating McDonald's, pizza, and Chinese food, and I was stuck eating French bread pizza. Shit is fucking disgusting, who wants to eat that shit? So I remember one day we were on the bus, and I thought about this for a long time. We were gonna rob a kid that day. So Mo and I are on the bus looking for our first victim. I was looking for someone just like me, short, scared, soft, broken by the world. I'm looking around and I see him. He's reading a book, he has his headphones hanging from his neck, and the wire leads right to his book bag. And this is back when CD players, they cost well over $100. Mo walks over to him, and he starts talking to him. I get nervous. My heart starts to race. The bus becomes quiet. I can't hear anything. My knees get weak. I talk myself out of doing it. I talk myself into doing it. I don't know what I should do. I don't know if I should do it. And then Mo gives me the signal. He touches his nose, and it's now or never. I walk toward him, put one hand on the rail, and the other right on his bag. The bus stops short. I unzip it. He didn't notice. I take my time. I make sure he doesn't notice me. I stick my hand in the bag, unplug it, and slip it into mine. I walk to the exit, and I hop off the bus. And I nearly started crying because I'm so fucking excited. I got this big CD player. I never had anything this expensive in my whole life, but it's mine. This CD player is mine, and I'm gonna sell it for about $25. As soon as I stole that first CD player, it was over for me. I was the worst kind of troublemaker. I was a nerd gone bad. I thought about the things I was gonna do. I planned them out. I plotted them. I made sure I was not gonna get caught. I couldn't get caught. Forget it. My mom was Puerto Rican. She would beat the shit out of me with a wooden spoon. I eventually graduated to worse things. I eventually started selling drugs. Been involved in hit and runs, many assaults. I calculated the amount of time I would do in prison if I would have gotten caught for each of these crimes, and it added up to 90 years. I don't deserve to be in prison for 90 years. I'm way too pretty to be in jail. My butthole would be the size of a grapefruit. And it just sucks that maybe in a better environment, maybe I wouldn't have ended up this way. Maybe I would have gotten to a good college. Maybe I would have had a good job. Come back next Thursday and watch me ruin my life a little bit more.